Alrighty guys, welcome one and all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking this out. I am certainly not an expert at this stuff as I just come across and figured out how to do it. And here's the thing. I had to watch like 5 different videos out there on the internet and no one showed you step by step. I guess they just assumed you knew this stuff. And I had to figure out, what was this guy doing? How is he doing it? How is this guy doing it? And I finally put it all together. And it's simple once you know, sure. But if you don't know, like I came into this unknowing, what are we talking about? Well, what we're talking about doing is taking and using the 2 really, really awesome programs that you can get and have access to. And if you're interested in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, one of those programs is of course called Path Builder 2E, which is an awesome program. And we're going to create a character from scratch, and we're going to take that character and we're going to import it into this program, Virtual Foundry Virtual Tabletop. And I'm going to show you the step-by-step directions on how to do this because, again, for whatever reason, people don't show you the detail. I guess they just assume you know. But if you don't know, if you were like me, you probably didn't know. If you're like new to this, you might say to yourself, well, I didn't know any of this, and I didn't either. So maybe you do, maybe you don't. Let's start at the beginning. The first thing we're going to do is actually close out of that, and we're actually going to start it from scratch. So we're actually going to start our Foundry from scratch because it's easier if I just show you. You're going to obviously download and purchase the Foundry Virtual Tabletop program. It's one time, $50 cost. Once you have that, you're good to go. So you shouldn't have to pay for it again. There's no monthly subscription. There's none of that. So $50 gets you everything. So the one thing that I didn't realize, coming new to this just a couple of days ago, is that Foundry, you can actually download and add in all kinds of extra things, modules to it. One of the modules that we're going to be adding to our thing is how we're going to import our characters. So we're going to go to the add-on module. So you will see game worlds here. You're going to see game systems. You're going to install a system. You can see I've already installed Pathfinder 2nd Edition. If you need something else, you can click on install system. That's not part of this tutorial, so we're not going to cover that. What we're going to do, though, is talk about add-on modules. You can see we already have Path Munchers. That's the module we installed, but we're going to click on Install Modules. And it's going to come up with a lot of different modules. Lots of different modules. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Like if you wanted to find a program to help, decide whose turn it is in the initiative order. There's all kinds of Boneyard turn timer. There is Illiard's turn marker. There's the combat booster turn marker. There is not your turn. There is Kobold Works, a turn announcer, and your turn. And you simply click on install. And it should install it. So I'm going to do this one just so you guys can see. You just click on the install button and it should install it, and you can see it actually will tell you if it's how up to date it is, if it needs to be updated. There is a button here for different things. But anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to click install modules. You're going to find the Path Munchers. Right there. And you're going to click on install. Boom. And then I think I did have to click on the little button here to update it. Maybe I didn't. I don't recall. It doesn't matter. Make sure it gets installed. You have to have that installed. That's part of the key. All right. Now, you're going to go and you're going to create your own game world. You can, create one from scratch or whatever. I happen to have one. If you create one from scratch, which, you can, you're going to assign which game system you're going to use to it. I'm just going to pop this in and show you. I'm just going to log in as the Game Master, and we are going to go. So there we go. I've got a map out here. I've got some characters. I've got all kinds of different things. Here is one of our player characters. When you look at your player characters, right? If you have it installed correctly, you will see at the top of the character sheet, you will see a Path Munchers number right up there. So there'd be a Path Munchers number. Okay. If you don't have it, and again, this is what nobody really showed me this in any of the tutorial videos. Nobody even said do this. They just assumed you knew how to do all this stuff. I didn't, so I had to figure it all out. You go up to the top right hand corner and you go to Game Settings. Way up in the top right hand corner, you go to Game Settings. And then what you have to do is come down to Manage Modules. And then you have to click on, you can see the one that we just installed, the Turn Announcer is not checked. What you want to do is you want to find your Path Munchers and make sure it is checked, and then save your settings. We will go ahead and just turn on the Cobalt Works Turn Announcer. Why not? And click on Save, and it'll ask you, sure you want to save, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to reload? Because once you make the changes, it'll reload the program. Yes, go ahead and do that. All right, so there we go. We got our character, right? So let's look at our character sheet. Yep, oh, there's Path Munchers. It must be installed correctly. It won't show up here if it doesn't. And you have to enable it, which I just showed you how to do by going to the little gear and going to Manage Modules and make sure it's check marked and saved and updated and do all that stuff. All right, yay. All this stuff that was like super simple that somebody could have showed us how to do would have been awesome, but nobody did. So we're out. So now we're going to start, and we're going to start a character from scratch. We're going to start a brand new character. Again, we're going to go to Path Builder. In fact, let's start from scratch. We're going to go to pathbuilder2e.com, pathbuilder2e.com. And you can see that there is a web version and an Android version, and as this says, they are two separate products and require individual unlocks to fully unlock. It is well worth your investment, well worth your time, well worth your effort to spend the $5.99 that they want for this, which I did. I purchased the web character builder, and so I am a registered member, or whatever they want to call it, a premium paid membership. Okay, so we're going to go up to the menu, and we're going to go new character, and we are going to get started right away. Boom, here we go. So there you go. And now we're going to make a character from scratch, and we're going to say, all right, what is going to be our ancestry? Again, it has all the common, uncommon, and rare, depending on what your DM says is available for you to be able to use. In this case, we're just going to make what are we going to make? Let's make a dwarf. Let's make a dwarf. We haven't made it. I don't think we've made a dwarf yet. No, I know we haven't. So we're going to do that. And, yeah, we're going to save our local file. I didn't mean to hit save, right? So the thing with pathbuilder2e.com, why it's so good is it just basically walks you through how to create a character. You're going to choose an ancestry. You're going to choose a background. What is this guy's background? We're going to call him the, What's his background? Let's find something interesting. He was a grave robber. Yeah. A dwarven grave robber. Let's go. Let's go. And what class is he going to be? Ah, look at all these lovely classes. Look at all this. These are all the classes, of course, if you want just the core ones or the expanded ones or the, blah, blah, blah. This is everything. What is the, what's he doing? Witch? Is he a witch? Oracle? Why is he a grave robber, right? Why is he a grave robber? Maybe he's doing research, but maybe he's also maybe he's a cleric. And people think he's a grave robber, but what he's trying to do is make sure none of the undead come back. So we'll make him a cleric is too common, right? Yeah, we're gonna make him a witch. We're gonna make him a witch. We're gonna make him a witch. Why not? Except, boom, there we go. So we got our dwarf ancestry, we got our grave robber, we got our witch. Let's go. Heritage. What kind of dwarf are we? We're an anvil dwarf or an ancient blooded dwarf. What kind of dwarf are we? I'm looking for something that might be that anvil dwarf. Other dwarves might consider this a blessing. No, forge blast, oath keeper. Sure. Let's be an oath keeper. Fine, it'll be fine. Ancestral feat. What is going to be our ancestral feat? We're going to be a. Well, as we're in the graves, right? We're a grave robber, so we're all about. We're cutting images on the different graves. We're going to be a stone cutter. I think that's what we're going to go for. Makes sense, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Oh, let's go. Done. So we got the dwarf, grave robber, he's a witch, oath keeper, and a stone cutter. Now we just click on ability stats. As you can see, we have some ability stats here. So we get our ancestry boost, which is going to be either strength, dexterity, intelligence, charisma. Let's go with strength. That's fine. And yeah, that's fine. All right. Oh, illegal background boost. So we can't go strength. Let's go strength and wisdom. Let's go class boost, intelligence, and then we get our 4 boosts: intelligence, charisma. Oh, he's gonna wisdom, of course, and constitution. He's a grave robber, man. So you can see we got our ancestry boost, we got our background boost, we got our class boost, and then we get our free 4 boosts, and click finish. And you can see, look at that. Check mark. You did it right. Check mark. We also have 5 skills. Let's grab some skills. We want, where is it? We want, want to be medicine? Sure. We also want nature, occultism, and we also want thievery. We are a grave robber after all. And society. Finish. Boom. Check mark. We've done it successfully again. You can see that we actually have selecting our Patreon. So what is going to be our Patreon? Is it a curse? Or faint? Or fever? Or mosquito witch? What the hell is this? A night witch? Ooh. That sounds... Right? We're out in the middle of the night. We're grave robbing. We should probably be a night witch, so we have power over the shadows And the darkness, yes, of course. Lovely. And then we have the rest of our abilities. Hexes, familiar, dark vision, witch spellcasting, and a free fate. Free feat, experience smuggler. If we wanted to go right in and make a second level, we just click on what's here at second level. If we wanted to do the third level, we just follow along. Fourth level, fifth, we just go right from the start, straight down the list, and just click on the different things and choose the different options. And that's how simple and easy it is to make characters in Pathfinder 2E. I love it. It's awesome. All right, I guess let's get some weapons here. Let's add in a weapon here. All right. Right. So we want a simple weapon. We want standard. Let's frying pan. All right. Let's give him a morning star. Yep. We're going to buy that. Yes, we'll buy that. Thanks. And we'll add another weapon. What else are we going to give him? I think a flintlock musket. Ooh, that would be interesting. Now, something that makes no noise. If we're going to be grave robbing, probably want nothing that makes like a big noise, like a gun. No, probably not a great idea. Probably not a great idea. Smart. I'm smart at this. I'm looking for something that's silent. Silent and deadly. Ooh, a pick. I think a pick. We're going to go with the pick. Nobody ever chooses picks. We should choose a pick. We got a morning star and a pick. That's fine. That's good stuff to start with. Let's go defense. Let's change his armor. Let's go medium armor. Let's give him a little toughness. Let's go some chainmail. Buy this. Accept it. Let's go. Gear. We can add some gear to him. What do we want to give him? How about an adventurer's pack? Lovely stuff there. What else would he need? Adventurer's kit is probably about it, huh? For now, that's good. Let's just buy that. Yes, sure. So we have 5 coin, is 8 silver left. And then it added all that stuff in there. Lovely. Let's go to our spells. We have 5 cantrips. Let's select a cantrip. Detect magic? Of course it's going to be detect magic. You know that. Accept that. Oh, alright. So, interesting. We need a familiar with this guy. Okay, that's interesting. Detect magic. What else are we going to do? We're a grave robber. We're in the graves. We're checking things out. We want to know if there's any magic around. And maybe even a little bit of light in case we need it. Sure, let's do light. I do need to figure out about my familiar thing, which is the first time I've ever done a witch, but we'll figure it all out. That's fine. Let's go to another. We can make a ghost sound. I think that's a great option. We're going to choose ghost sound. He's going to cast that spell, distract people, make them think like, oh, you know, the gatekeeper is walking around and he hears the ghost sounds. He freaks out, he leaves, and then we can do some grave robbing. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. What else we got? Ghost sound, right. Summon instrument. No, it's a musical instrument. We don't care about music. Protect companion. might be interesting. Oh, let's see. I'm just looking to see what else might be interesting. Detect metal? Actually, let's do detect metal. That's, you know, if you're going to be a grave robber, you don't want to be digging down and finding nothing. That's a big waste of time. You want to know if there's something there ahead of time. And then, let's see what else. I'm sure there's probably some other good ones, but let's say Mage Hand. You know, he might need help picking something up or picking, you know, too far away. Now, those are his cantrips. We have 2 first level spells. Let's go. First level spell is going to be... Ooh, we got all kinds of good ones. Wow, look at all these nice spells. Fiend Fetch. Not exactly what I thought it was going to be. Okay. Let's see. Disguise. That actually might be a good thing. Let's go, like, unlock would be cool if there's like a knock spell. Do they even have the knock spell anymore? Probably not. Probably not. Let's see what else we have. I have the player's handbook coming tomorrow, so I'll be able to sit down and read it a little bit better. So I know some of the spells a little better. Summon Fae, but it's interesting. I'm just going to grab 2 spells because it doesn't really matter. The point is not what kind of character we're building. The point of this is how to import the character that we're building. So we will choose color spray, sure. Is it known by your familiar? Click on the familiar icon next to the spell to add it. Select this spell anyways, yes. Alright, so now we've known this. Let's try Bless. Let's try Animate Dead. There we go. Where is our familiar? Let's see if we accept this. Isn't known by your familiar. Click on the familiar icon next to the spell to add it. Select the spell anyways. Yeah, okay. Where's our familiar? Let's see. We do need a focus. Cantrip Shroud of Night, and our focus spell is Phase Familiar. We don't own any rituals. Okay. Familiar. How do I, where's the familiar on this? That's the most important thing. Your patron has sent you a familiar. A mystical creature that teaches you and facilitates your spells. This familiar allows the rules here, although it is a direct conduit between you and your patron. It's more powerful than other familiars. Your familiar gains an extra familiar ability and gains another extra ability and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alright, familiar. Is that under pets? Hey, look at that. Pets. Special abilities. Generic familiar. No, hell no. Let's go with Interesting. Look at that. There's all spirit guide. Let's go with the spirit guide. Yeah, that sounds cool. All right, so we got a spirit guide. There's his special abilities. Add condition, no. Few skills, stat blocks. So I wonder if there is. Okay, weds. So there's probably a way for us to. We had detect magic, and it said. Oh, there's like another. Okay. Oh, that's just okay. Narrow it down. I still don't see this. Detect magic isn't known by your familiar. Click on the familiar icon next to the spell to add it. Select the spell, anyways. Yes. The familiar icon next. Oh, right here, dummy. I am so stupid. There you go. Detect magic. Now our familiar knows it. Let's see what else we have. Light. I am dumb because I just, make things so easy. Ghost sound. Lovely. Detect metal. Mage hand. Make sure you click on the little familiar. Color spray. And animate dead. There we go. Now we should be good to go. Oh, yeah. All right. So, I'm going to save my character. Number one, I'm going to save it as a. I'm going to save my character local, so I have it. So just in my local files, sure. You could also save it to your Google Drive if you wanted. And I'm just going to save that. Of course, there is a lot more information about your character up at the you can put in a character name. Drazzle Dripfoot. Nah, that sounds more of a no. Let's go Steel Hand Root Beggar. Steel Hand Root Beggar. Yeah, awesome. Lovely. Let's see. We can do. Here, defense, weapons. We give him more weapons if we needed to. Again, we're not building a character to build a character. We're building a character to import it into the virtual tabletop. So, yeah, we're going to save the character local again. That's fine. Anytime I make a change. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We did do the skill training. Yeah, okay. We did all of them. Check mark, check mark. Check marks are good. Again, if we wanted to make a second level character, we just come right down here into second level. We get a new class feat and we get a new skill feat. And you just click those and you select them. And now your character's second level. It'll auto level your hit points and everything you need up. We got an armor class of 14. That's not that great. And even with chainmail armor? Are you kidding me? Do we not have our chainmail armor on? Is that what's going on? Let's look at defense. This is +4. Our dexterity is 0. So it is all 14 is all chainmail. Okay. All right. That makes sense. We put a lot of stats into wisdom and intelligence and charisma, or I'm sorry, constitution and a little bit of strength. So, steel hand root beggar. That sounds like a dwarf, doesn't it? I think it does. All right, we're just going to make them first level. Now, here's the important part. Is you're going to come down and you're going to click on export JSON. All right, you're going to come down to, when you go here to the menu, export JSON. Export JSON. You see that? Now what I have to do, I have to see something here. Yeah, so what it's going to do is it's going to bring up a little menu. All right, and just be patient. This thing is. No, I want the paintbrush. All right, I'm going to show you what it does, but I don't want you guys to be able to see my code, so it's a little difficult here. So what I did was I took the what's going to end up happening when you click that export JSON is it's going to pop up this little box here, just like that. That's what's going to pop up. That's exactly what's going to pop up, although it's going to have your 6-digit code in there. It's going to have a 6-digit code in there. It's going to be like 208597. I think it's 6-digit. Is it 6-digit? Let's see. 6-digit code. So it's going to have a 6-digit code in there. It might say like 852794, whatever. All right. And what you're going to do is just leave that up on your screen, and you're going to bring up your virtual tabletop program. Virtual tabletop. Here we come. All right, so you're going to log into it. We're going to start up our little, here we go. All right, and it doesn't matter where, whatever map you're on, it doesn't really matter. What we're going to do is we're going to come up to the top. We're going to go under Actors section. You will not see these other folders. I have actually created folders for monsters, NPC, and player characters. Let's say this is going to be a player character, right? So I'm going to just click on Create Actor. And we're going to just, it doesn't matter what you call it. It doesn't matter at all. I'm going to just call this 77777. Doesn't matter. And then I just choose whether it's going to be a player character or if it's NPC, if it's a hazard, a loot, a familiar, or vehicle. We'll just say in this case it's a player character. Player character. And then because I have the different folders, it gives me a folder option and I can put it in a folder. If you don't have any folders, which you won't in the beginning of your game, you won't have an option, but I am going to just put it into player characters, and I'm going to create a new person. There we are. A new person being created is 777777. Yes. Doesn't matter the name. As far as I can tell, it doesn't. Then what we're going to do, if it doesn't open up the character sheet, right, we can just find our character over here, 7777, double click it. Double click the name and it should bring up the character sheet. And again, if you did that stuff in the beginning of our episode on how to install the Path Munchers, you will see this at the top of your sheet. And you simply click on your Path Munchers. And it'll ask you, and it'll give you all this information. And it'll ask you, what do you want to import from this from this character that you're going to be bringing in. If you don't want to include the equipment, uncheck it. If you don't want to include the spells, uncheck it. Whatever. But I would recommend bringing it all in. And then it's going to ask you for your 6-digit code right here. And you're going to type in, again, that little code that's on right here. So that's why you don't want to close that other window out. You might as well leave it open. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to slide this out of the way for a second. And I'm going to bring up my, maybe I am. I don't know if I am or not. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm going to put in that 6-digit code, and I'm going to click on the import button. And it's going to flash a lot of details, and the screen's going to flicker, and you're going to see things like it's doing stuff. And now I can bring it back because that code's gone. And look at what we got. Look at what we just imported into the game. We've got Steel Hand Root Beggar. Steel Hand Root Beggar. Look at that. Lovely. And it's got all of his stat lines in there. It has his fortitude, reflex, will save. It has all of his... There's his pick. Remember we got the pick in the Morning Star. He also has an unarmed strike. We also have our chainmail armor and all of our bedrolls and all of our equipment on here. Look at that. Spellcasting. There's all of our spells. It's got everything that we just created in the other program. Ready to go. And now I can simply take Steel Hand Bootlegger. Hang on a second. I am. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure it was actually doing something here. Alright. I'm just going to finish. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. Just moving that aside. Just moving that aside. Alright. So now I can, we got our campaign in. We're ready to go. Player, where is he? Here he is. Now, let's show you another reason why I like this program. Let's go to, I like typing in D&D Dwarf. D&D Dwarf, and I'm just going to go to images. I'm going to find an image that I like for our witch. Oh, let's go D&D Dwarf witch. Let's see if there's any dwarf witches out there. That looks like a dwarf witch if I've ever seen one in my entire lifetime. We don't have to be female. That could be male, actually. I think it is male. I like that. So what I'm going to do is I have a super great program called Lightshot. It does screenshots. Very good. Very nicely with just a click of a button. And screenshots. I gotta find your program. I'm gonna cut this out of here and put it in my desktop. We have our creatures. No, let's see. Which one are we gonna put it in? Let's go. No. Yeah, that's fine for now. It doesn't really matter. This is just an example. All right. So we got our little guy in there. Right? We just took a screenshot from the internet. There it is. We can find our Steel Hand Root Beggar here. Kingdom. Go to the token artwork. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I don't want any of that. I want his character sheet, right? And then I'm going to just go to prototype. Yeah. And we're going to go to appearance, and we're going to say, nope, I don't want that. I want to select a file. There's my file. I'm going to open it. And it's going to say, wait a minute, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that. It's not safe. Yeah, whatever. And then you're going to click on select file down here at the bottom. You're going to, I think we have done it. Let's see. Did we? For some reason, sometimes we have to, because it's wants to be dumb, choose a file. This one, select it. Update token. There he is. Look at him. Look at that. Now to get him over here, we got to do the same thing. I think. There. I gotta go to the front page. Why is it not letting me? All right. Select it. Select the file. There he shows up. Now you see our Steelhand bootlegger, root beggar. There he is. And all of his glory. And of course you can click on him to bring up his character sheet. And boom, you're ready to play him. I mean, I took a long time to show you this, but we're gonna go through another character and I'm gonna show you how easy it is. It's super quick. Super quick. So that's one character. Let's do another one, right? So boom. Let's go back to our path builder from scratch. From scratch, here we go. Menu. We are going to make a new character. Get started. Go. Oh, and I don't even know if Battle Zoo, I don't know what that is. Character options. Let's see what character options. Okay. Oh, so you can allow half orc or half elf for all accessories. I mean, there's all kinds of, I guess, like house rules. So, well, I'm going to show you how fast this goes. So I'm not going to worry about any of that extra stuff. We're just going to save to local folder. Here we go. Bam. Well, we're not going to go human again. We're going to go... Ooh, what are we going to do? Let's go lizard folk. Yes, we're going to go lizard folk. We're going to make him a... What are we going to make him? That is a great question. We are going to make him Lizard Man. What kind of lizard man are we going to deal with? A hermit? Oh, a hired bounty hunter? He's going to be a bounty hunter. A lizard man, bounty hunter. Let's do it. Let's go. Hired killer. Yeah, he's a hired killer. Do we have a bounty hunter? What do we have that's close to a bounty hunter? Swashbuckler. A rogue. Looking to see if there's a cancel. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna have to go. We'll go Ranger. That's fine. We'll go Ranger with them. That's fine. We'll be okay. Everyone relax. Dexterity is good. Wisdom is fine. Illegal background, no, we won't go that. We'll go Dex. And we'll go Dex and Constitution. We'll go Dex. We'll go Dex. We will go con, wisdom, strength. All right, fine, boom. Skills. Survival, he's already got thievery, possibly a little bit of thievery. Society for sure. He's going to learn. He's going to, you know what? We're going to take thievery out. We're going to make him a diplomatic, very smooth talker. He's going to be a smooth talker, and he's going to craft his own stuff. He's going to be out in the wild tracking people down. He's going to learn how to, yep. He's going to be the unseen lizard folk. Of course, you don't want people knowing you're coming, right? If you're hunting them down. And then we're going to have lightning tongue. That's not what I thought it was. Okay. Reptile rider. Now, if we had a reptile that he rode, that would be awesome. Let's do it. He's riding a giant lizard. Or a crocodile. Ooh. And even a dinosaur. Ooh. That sounds good, but... oh, there's so many good choices. We're going to go with the... No, you know what? I'm going Reptile Rider. I don't care. I don't care. We're going to go. Sometimes you just got to override what you're thinking. I mean, instinct, take over, right? Class feats. Monster Hunter. Of course. If he's a bounty hunter, he's got to be a monster hunter. All right. Select terrain. Underbrush. Sure. Precision, outwit. Outwit. Let's go outwit. That sounds like a much better one. So there's our aquatic adaptation. We have claws. We can hunt the prey. Free feet in terrain stalker. We have a free feet rider. We have the breath control. We're going to have some weapons, of course. We're going to go with mortal weapons. Is there a... Can't tell if there is a... Like a net or something would be nice if he's got M-N-E-T. Is there like a net or something like that would be cool to give him? I don't see a net. Okay, maybe that's under like... Oh, we're under all. Mortal. Thorn Whip. Let's go simple. Let's see what's under simple. He's going to use throwing knives. Yeah, I like throwing knives. He's going to be like a ranged throwing things at people kind of guy. Although, you know what I do like? The blowgun. Let's give him a blowgun. I think that's awesome. A blowgun, of course. So we can knock them out. Boas, there you go. They can tie up opponents' legs. Lovely. All right, defense, armor. Let's go. Changes it. Obviously, some of these I've never heard of before. We're going to buy some studded leather armor. Sure. Okay. Gear. Add some more gear. Adventure pack. I think that should just be automatic, right? It should just be automatic. We need some darts. We would like some caltrips. We would also like a climbing kit. Go. Can we buy all that? Sure. Looks pretty good. Alright, what else do we need? No spells. Good pets. Oh, where's our animal? Oh, we don't have an animal companion. That's too bad. We need to buy. I mean, he's only first level, so he won't be able to have a dinosaur yet. But someday, he's going to have a dinosaur. In fact, we're going to make him not first level. We're going to make him second level just to show you guys how to do, like, you guys already know, right? You just click on class feat. We're going to make him second level. Hunter shot. You can take 2 quick shots. He doesn't, unless we give him, animal companion. Wait a second. Do I hear crocodile? Do I hear a crocodile? He wouldn't be able to ride it, though. But he would take a, yeah, you know what? Let's give him an animal companion. Lovely. Skills. Let's see what else. Tame animals. What's this? Terrain expertise. Yeah. I mean, if you're a bounty hunter and you're tracking people, you got to be. And then our expertise is going to be. He's a lizard man, right? So if he's a lizard man, it's got to be the swamp, right? Got to be the swamp. Or aquatic. Ooh. Aquatic. Let's go aquatic. I think I like aquatic. I think aquatic is cool. Hey, Lowers Thor. Sorry I missed you, man. Alright, so armor class is 18. 25 speed. We are second level now. We're going to, again, save local. Accept. Lovely. We are going to... we can make them third level and just click on the, the skill increase and the general feed if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. We'll just make them second level for now. You want to make them 10th level, you're just going to go straight down the list. Just click on this. It's going to bring up your options. You choose one of the options. It's that simple. It's that literally simple. And if I'm missing something, I'm sure it'll tell me. When I import into Foundry, it's going to show me that, like height and weight and, sex and gender and all that stuff. You don't see that here anywhere. I'm sure there's probably a way to do it, but let's see. Cancel. I was looking to see. Oh, we need a name for this guy. All right. Ullilithil. Ulithith. All right. Let's try one more time. Ulan. Ulan. Ulandan. D-E-N. Ulandan. Thas. There we go. Ulandan Sas. Thank you. He's the lizard man, right? Okay. Oh, he's level 2. Let's go. Save. Save character. Oh, thank you. Again, I'm going to scoot this aside for now. And I'm going to go export JSON. And then I'm going to come over here and we're going to create a new... We're going to create a new actor. Another player character. New actor. Again, doesn't matter what you name him. 4444, doesn't matter. Character, and we're going to put him in the player character folder. Create a new actor. Then I'm going to Path Munchers again. I'm just going to slide this aside for a second. I don't know if it makes any difference, but there's a code, so I want to make sure that, and then I click on import. Terrain Stalkers Rubble. So somehow we missed something, but it asked me about it. Like a little message popped up. And let's see. Is it done? Is it done? It is. Look, there's our guy. He's got 32 hit points. He does it show us where? Oh, he's second level right there. Lovely. And yeah, it's gonna have all the stuff. There's his blowgun, his bolas, his throwing knives, his equipments, his stuff. Let's see if we. Here's his skills, his feats. One of them asked me for an area that we were going. Yeah, and then of course, go back to character, and this is where you put in the gender, the age, the height, the weight, ethnicity, the nationality, whatever you want to add in there. And then, of course, half of the fun is creating Lizard Man. Let's go. D&D Lizard Man. I always like to put in the D&D because for some reason it brings up like the D&D images. So, ooh, that one looks like a good one. Again, I am just going to simply, I'm going to take a little shot and then I'm going to take like a bigger one depending on how I want, what I want. There we go. Lovely. Now I just have to go into my pictures folder, scroll down to the bottom, there's my two pictures. I can cut these out of there, put them into my desktop folder, paste them in there, there we go. Lovely. Lovely, and now we will bring him on the screen. Bring them out. Configure. No. Is that? No. It's token. Is that where it is? Appearance. Then browse. Choose a file. Let's choose the closer one. Select. Update token. Look at there he is. How long did that take us to make a character from scratch? From scratch. In your campaign. Ready to go. Level 2. And then you can obviously go in and adjust all of his, who can manage him, who owns this character, whatever. And then we're going to update his main. Select the file. There it is. Now he's got more zoomed out. You can see the difference. This is like more zoomed in for his token. This is more zoomed out for his character sheet. Lovely. Look at what we did. Look at what we did. 10 minutes. We have a super cool character ready to go. And again, if you wanted to create it from scratch in the program, you can do that. Like you can actually let's save that. You can actually go in and create a character from scratch in the game if that's something you wanted to do, but I find it so much simpler, so much easier to create a character in the Path Builder, which is awesome, absolutely well worth your $5.99 investment. And then just taking it and importing it. And you see, it doesn't take us very long to import it. It takes me longer to move it off the screen so you can't see the code and bring it back than it does to import it. So, and again, in Path Builder, you can make a first level, second level, third level, 10th level, 15th level, whatever, and you just go through the step, every level, adding things, and you're ready to go. Simple. Two great programs. Absolutely, highly recommend both Path Builder and so let's do a little chat, a little fireside chat for a second as we close this out. So Path Builder 2E and the Foundry VTT Virtual Tabletop. So those are the two programs. Obviously, we're talking about the biggest problem when running any online game is getting the data imported into the game and having it in there. There's lots of games. There's lots of ways to do it. There's different virtual tabletops, and there's all advantages and disadvantages to everything. If you want all the data in your game, Foundry has it. It has all the rule books. It has everything. It is a supported product by Pazio. And so they've given them access to all the books and everything. You don't need to buy individual books and import the books and have those books into your Foundry, which is such a time and money saver. It is when you're talking some of the other virtual tabletops, you're talking $35 per book. You're going to probably need at least 3 to 4 to 5 minimum books. You're talking like $170 just to get the data into the program. With this one, it's a one-time fee of $50. Then you can do other things with it where you can host. You can ask for more hosting of the program and stuff, which costs extra money. But if you don't need that, then you don't need to worry about that. We'll be testing it out with Lower Store Board Gamer, and we actually did a session the other night where he connected. We didn't have a character imported or anything like that, but we're going to start testing between the two of us and having him log in so we can figure out, what we're doing with the programs. But that's how you import a character. Hopefully it helps. If it did, leave us a like, leave us a comment, let us know, and we'll see you all next time. Thanks, my friends. Until the next time, take care, and we'll see you all down the line.